Hi everyone, and big thanks to Joe and to Graham for inviting me to be part of the Brewed FE Amuse Bouche series. My name's Faye and I am a lecturer here in County Tyrone in Northern Ireland. I teach early years at both FE and HE level. However, this is definitely the first week where I have been teaching all my classes from home. We've been using lots of technology in our classroom, but this week is definitely big. And alongside that, all of the emotions that go with it, all of the challenges, plus trying to entertain my 3 children has been a really, really busy week. You've got me in that quiet 5 minutes where I've sent my children off to watch Netflix. We've done enough learning today. So I have a few minutes to record this. I've had lots of challenges, and a lot of the things that we focus on in our classroom is very much about connecting with our communities. We do a lot of projects, we do a lot of project-based learning with the students, and I'm not a huge fan of standardised essay style assessments. And we've certainly made a real shift to move more towards project-based learning, connecting with students both within our college in different subject areas, but also on a much wider scale. And we've done a lot of collaborative work with students in China and Hong Kong, which has actually been a real benefit to us because we've spent a lot of time learning from them over the last couple of months on some of the difficulties they've faced as their establishments have started to close down and they've made that transition onto online learning. Certainly I've had these panics, and I thought, we've done so much work around communities. How is this going to impact on the students when suddenly we don't have that daily connection together? We do things such as going for morning walks, we do our daily mile together, we do social aspects, we go out for lunches, both teaching and students together. We have break times together, and then all of a sudden, not every day, but we have those filtered in at some point during each week. And certainly now to not have any of that, it feels really, really strange. But I've been really surprised this week, and I've realised I've spent so long trying to get us all out of the classroom. We're now completely out of the classroom, and it's interesting to see that those support mechanisms are already kind of in place, and students are used to contacting each other through the professional social media channels that we have. They're used to testing out the Zoom classes. They're used to sending in ideas and coming up with solutions to things, because they realise that it's not just teachers who are leading this is us all working together and being one big community who supports one another. For me, it's been really useful to have those international connections, because something I've been doing over the last couple of months is offering to swap classes. So we've been looking at some of the learning objectives for students who are studying early years in other countries, and we've been doing a question and answer Zoom session with them. And it now means I can sort of call the favour back in, which they've already agreed to. But it's been really interesting, because it's a good way maybe for us to look at the wider picture of how can we connect more and not continue to work so independently and so structured in how we teach. Is there opportunity now for us to share learning, to get to know other classes, to get to know people that we wouldn't usually connect with? And I would really suggest not just looking within your own college as how you can approach this, but considering how you can work with other colleges and other lecturers to put together activities and put together question and answer and interviews and discussions with other people. And it will take a little while to put together, but it is definitely proven something really, really useful for us. And students are now sort of looking at the wider sector and how they can learn from how other people are overcoming these challenges, which has been really, really good to see them already putting into place some of those support systems. Some of the real basics tips that I have found this week is realising I have to really slow this down a little bit, and I have turned off the phone for periods of time. I have put my phone on to do not disturb because my children, they're eyeballing me, seeing if I'm going to lift the phone or if I'm going to give them a little bit of time. I've looked at things such as recording some podcasts with students with some of our library books, you know, getting permission from authors to read some of them to them, and just really slowing this pace down a little bit. Effie's in a really good position to work together on this and to overcome some of these challenges that we face. And I think in terms of technology, we're set up really, really well for moving forward. So I really do wish you the best of luck. It has been a strange week for me so far, but we're getting there. And I think it's very much down to those connections, spending some time each day. I've been spending a bit of time each day writing up a reflection, you know, what have I learned? And I'm already learning lots and lots and realising that the plan I've put together in the morning isn't working by evening, so I have to do a bit more of an evaluation, and just making a bit more time for some of those things that we're so rushed to do. So very best of luck. I look forward to seeing you hopefully when we're all allowed out and we can go to the next BrewEd FE event, and I wish your students every success. Thank you.